And you did mention something about how sometimes people are in denial and parents are in denial. They'll just say, he's just a weird child. He just does that sometimes. And perhaps there are a lot of cases of autism that go unaddressed because people just don't want, if I ignore it long enough, it'll go away. So if you spot such a case, how are you able to bring up this conversation, all while, you know, understanding that, you know, this parent has probably seen that this child is a little bit different but does not want to address it? So now how do you have those conversations with parents?
I'm telling you, it's not easy. It is not easy because you have to start from very far.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start from history, you know, you bring it up. Oh, why is he or she not able to talk? You know, is there a problem? Has the doctor said anything? Have you seen a specialist? Then that you can give your input. But it is not in my place to come and tell you that your child is autistic. Until you have seen something, then I will now be able to say, okay, this and this and this, from these things, that characteristics that I see, then probably your child has cerebral palsy, yeah, or your child has Down syndrome. So take this route, go for assessment or come for assessment. But it is better for them to go and try see a doctor first before they come to see me.
Yeah.
You had asked about the values. Now, value one is cooperation. The other one is compassion. There's also patience in here. There's empathy. There's quite a lot of values that you can impact in these children.
Okay.
Yes.
And at Teule School, do you work with the grade system, or how exactly are you able to categorize what level each student is at? Is it like in a regular school where there's grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, or do you categorize them differently?
Since it's an inclusive school, we work with the chronological age, yeah, vis-a-vis the ability. Okay, that is what informs our placement. So a child can be placed in grade 1 because we put them with other kids in specific classes. So a child can be put in grade 1 and be probably by the age, yeah, and sometimes can be by the ability.
True.
Yeah, so that will inform why we put the child there. And then again, it depends on what that class is doing that will help this child grow. Okay, for example, if you give me an 4-year-old, that child will go to PP1. Why? Because that is the age bracket for that child. And that child will be able to socialize themselves with the others very easily. There's a lot of singing, there's a lot of manipulative activities, there's a lot of talking, there's just activity. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, there are classes of assessment for these special needs children or differently abled children. Like we have foundation. That is the beginning, where a child is taught basics, how to take this from here and put it here. It's very simple.
Yeah.
And these children, when you're training them, it's just like training that baby in your own house. But you have to be very consistent. They have foundation and they have intermediate. Yeah. So when you finish the foundation, where we have the pre-literacy skills, pre-numeracy, the simple, very simple things. Now, then when they go to the intermediate level, where they are also assessed by the NEC, yeah, they are able to do even at a different level.
Yeah.
Like down here, they are doing pre-numeracy. There, they will do the numeracy now. Okay. So you see that growth.
Yeah.
There's an assessment, and we have to do it and send to the Ministry of Education.
Okay, so what I'm getting is you have both the regular pupils and the differently abled pupils at your school.
Yes, that's why we call it an inclusive school.
Yes, inclusivity comes in there.
Yes.
Now coming back to the teachers now, apart from just, you know, having the regular or the minimum qualifications of being a teacher now, what more do your teachers at your school require for them to, you know, be able to reach every student?
Like I said, you must have empathy. You must feel at that child, at that level. A teacher must be patient. Why? Because a child is a child. Be it regular, be it differently abled. They are all children.